It's pretty fun stuff, like just messing with the different simulators and stuff. Like there's some fun aspects to like just the problem solving of it, and how it kind of some of those little tutorials kind of relate to like more of a real life situation, I guess. Like the
Oh
instead of just
yeah, absolutely.
instead of just building a code, it's a code that, or instead of just building a ladder logic or whatever it is, it's you actually have a function for it. That's kind of fun.
So bit shifting.
Okay.
Let's say you have, these are, believe it or not, these are bottles.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, we're good.
Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to test, is there a bottle there? And if there is a bottle, you're going to put a 1 underneath. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase one of these. And we're going to say there's no bottle there.
Okay.
So we would have a 0 here and a 1 and a 1, right? So
Yeah.
over here, we have a capper that puts the caps on the bottle. Okay. Every
Yep.
time a new bottle comes in, all the bottles shift. Including the gap. So what we do is when we bring in a new bottle, we shift every bit that's in that group to the right. So the 0 follows the bottle.
Okay.
That way, when it gets to the capper, we say if it's a 1, cap it. If it's a 0, no cap. Does that make sense?
Yeah. If
So in that bottle thing, let me see if I can erase the whole thing here. In that bottle simulator, you have a test to see if there's a bottle. Then you have a test to see, is it big or small? Then you have a test to see if it's good. Is it cracked? And each one of those is going to have, so maybe you have B3, 0, B3, 1, and B, run out of room. And this contains all of the 1s and 0s for if there is a bottle present. This contains all the 1s and 0s if it's a big or a small bottle. So a 1 means big, a 0 means small. So you have a register that holds all of the bottle sizes. And then down here, you have one that says, is the bottle cracked? Right?
yeah.
Does that make sense so far?
Yeah. So there's different sections checking for the different truths of of each question, basically.
Correct. So at the end, by the time the bottle gets down to, say, the fill station, Phil is going to look at the size to decide how much to fill it with. Cap is going to look at the cracked, and is there a bottle there? And actually, this one will do the same thing. So it's only going to fill it if there's a bottle there, and based on the size of the bottle will tell it how much to fill it. It's only going to put a cap on it if it's not cracked and if there's a bottle there.
Okay.
And then you have a scrap, which is going to happen if there is a crack in the bottle. It's going to go into a scrap heap. Basically, you have a conveyor with a gate that can open up, and the scrap can fall through the gate. So the gate opens up if crack is true.
Okay.
So if it's a bad bottle, it opens up the scrap door and then closes the scrap door so the rest of the bottles can continue to go through. Okay, so every time you bring in a new bottle into the line, you're going to have to shift all of these bits over one. Okay, so therefore you have 3 rows of bits that match the statuses of the bottles that are in the line so that you can test them later and decide what needs to happen with them.
Okay, so basically it's a set, it's when bits are coming in, bits are dropping off at the same time with the back end. So it's like a flow of bits there is what it's checking for, kind of. Like, is that kind of what I'm seeing? Like,
Yeah, basically you're going to have a conveyor belt, and boy, that's a lousy conveyor belt full of bottles.
yeah,
Short ones, tall ones. Sometimes there's not going to be a bottle there. Other times you might have a cracked bottle. You might have a short cracked bottle, no bottle there. Couple tall ones, some short ones. And for each one of those, you're going to have a bit that says, is there a bottle? Right?
yep,
And so on and so forth.
yep, okay, yep.
All right. So go ahead and get busy. I've got to go pee.
It sounds like a plan. Hey, thanks for the time, Landon.
Sure. I'll see you later.
See you later, man.
Yep. Bye.
See ya.